Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I will be talking about cutscenes and which cutscenes we will have with City J and for the rest of Season 1, so that means the Alien Invasion arc. So, how do I know this? Well, I've spent the past, I don't know, hour compiling images and putting them together because the cutscenes, you know how they have the little head that moves up and down when they're talking, or like their mouse move when they're talking. How the files work in this game from my data mines was that they separated the mouths and the face. So the face, they have the cutout mouths and cutout eyes, and that's how they animate them. So they have a closed image, and then they have an open image of their mouth and their eyes or whatever. So I had to piece them together to make a complete image so you guys can see what these guys will look like in the future cutscenes. So it's just the current icons that they're talking. They're talking animations. So I picked some of them up, and now I can present them to you guys and show you guys basically what's going to be next. So I'm gonna try to do this in a chronological order, but I have these all jumbled up. There's like 30 images here of all the characters and the art that they will be having inside the game. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So for the first character, I think it is when the sea folk happen and they run in and Stinger fights them all and then he gets all bruised up. I didn't find any healthy Stinger images where he's like 100%, but I did find where he was bruised up. So here he is, and you can tell he's bruised up. This was from the anime after he fought the sea folk and he got really bruised up. Then Deep Sea King came in and one shot him and yeah, knocked him out. So here's Deep Sea King as well as his first form, and then here's him in the dark. I think this is when there's rain on City J, or when City J has clouds over it and there's a lot of shadowing going on. So there's that with his eyes glowing. I think he was also in the trailer as well. After that we have his hydrated form and his punched form. So when Puri Puri punched him in the face, he gets his face kind of melded and kind of broken up. So that's what it is here. And here's his hydrated form. So I guess they're all having dialogue. All of the forms of Deep Sea King are getting their own dialogue, which is cool. Here's Puri Puri after he's been punched in the face by Deep Sea King. And this is before he got his sweater ripped off, right? So there's that. There's also a shirtless picture of Puri Puri Prisoner, I think, where he got his sweater destroyed by Deep Sea King. So there is that too, but I don't have that one on me because I kind of forgot it. But you can kind of imagine that what it is. So yeah, there's that, and then after, I think after Puri Puri or before him was Lightning Max. I think it was before actually. Here's Lightning Max having a panic attack. Um, he's freaking out because Deep Sea King's behind him or something like that. So I can only imagine that the cutscenes in this story are going to be absolutely amazing. So yeah, because we're gonna see like all the City J fights happening. And me personally, my favorite arc in One Punch Man is City J, where all this stuff happens. I really do enjoy the fights. They were great. The kind of pressure there was, where all the heroes couldn't stop Deep Sea King, as well as here's Speedo Sound Sonic. Um, Sonic here is in his prison form, and this is when his shirt got destroyed by Deep Sea King as well. The prison shirts are really not made that well because Puri and Sonic, both of them destroyed them in an instant. So there's that. So that was Deep Sea King, as well as after they had Genos. Ooh, he's not looking very sharp. Basically, it's where he gets absolutely shredded by Deep Sea King, and where he gets shredded by the acid. And he's basically half destroyed. He's practically half dead, right? Then after that, I think there is Moomin Rider, right, where he goes through his whole speech. Here it is, right here. You can tell he's bruised up. That's when he got slapped around by Deep Sea King. But I wonder how they're gonna do that because they don't really use the One Punch Man OST. They use kind of their own ish. So I'd like to see how emotional this can get. Cause like, dude, that was probably the like most heartfelt moment in One Punch Man where I was like the most invested was with Mugen Rider. Because usually in anime, the guy who makes that speech always wins, and then Mugen Rider got his ass kicked in, which is pretty funny. But yeah, that was really good.
And then after that, I think after this, of course, there's Saitama killing Deep Sea King. We don't have any really Saitama voices here. We didn't find any, or like his animations. So let's head straight to the next arc, which is the alien. There's probably gonna be I think there was a meeting. So there's Drive Knight, Child Emperor, and Watchdog Man. These three are basically in the cutscenes, I guess. I think they're just gonna have a conversation at the table because I remember all three of these guys talking. Maybe not Watchdog Man, but yeah. I think Watchdog Man hasn't said a single thing this entire anime, so I don't know why his dialogue box character is here. But yeah, there's that, right? Then after that, there's the hero, there's Stitch, right? He gets his own little talking guy again, and then Melzigard in his both forms, right? So there's two of these, so which means there's gonna be a Melzigard fight with what's it called, with the Atomic Samurai, Metal Bat, and Silver Fang, and it's gonna be below the motherboard or the mothership. We have Darkshine as well, so Darkshine is gonna be the meeting, and then we have Metal Bat with his sweater off and his sweater on. So Metal Bat actually fought with his sweater off, I believe. So that basically means that we're getting him in the Melzigard fight confirmed. So Metal Bat will be a character in the arc. So we could potentially play as Metal Bat in the story, or maybe as Silver Fang. And then I didn't see anything of Atomic Samurai, although Atomic Samurai did play a big role in the fight. So I think if we're having a Melzigard fight, we would probably have Atomic Samurai, Silver Fang, and Metal Bat on our team. After the Melzigard fight, we have Boros, right? Which we don't have. But we do have Tank Top Master. Tank Top Master will have a character in the game, I think, because of his dialogue. You know when he throws that boulder, and then Tatsumaki kind of just is not impressed at all, because she can fire like a gazillion missiles. So yeah, she is not here, but we did have, of course, Tank Top Master, like I said. So Tatsumaki will be there too. And then we have this guy. I can't remember what his name was, but he's the dude that was supposed to be very strong, kind of like Melzigard on Melzigard's level, but Saitama just threw a rock through his head and killed him or something. So yeah. On top of that, there are other characters. I can't remember where they were. Ancient King, I remember Tatsumaki fighting him. So we could have like a biography where Tatsumaki fights Ancient King, I think, because I don't think it should be in the anime or in the base game. It could be, but here his uh character, right, that talks. So there's that. There's also Sweater Saitama. This one was probably from he fought Ninja Sonic, where he was in his ninja weird hoodie shuriken ninja form. I think I had that image as well, but I don't have him on me right now because I forgot to put him in. But yeah, there's this, right, where he gets aggravated. I think this already happened in the story in the game, so I don't think it's too necessary to share this one. But we also have Metal Knight's drone. So we went through this leaks with Koi before, and I think this drone is going to be like maybe automated robot sound with his voice lines, and he's going to be breaking apart the mothership after it's been destroyed. So there's that. So the things that we are currently missing is a lot of things. Before I get onto the things that we're missing, I forgot to include E-Iron. E-Iron was before the Melzigard fight, when he got kind of owned by Melzigard. I did find his helmet form, so we're going to get a helmet variation of E-Iron, which is really cool because I'd love to see him with his helmet on. But yeah, we'll be getting that, and I think that'll be really, really cool. But what's it called? I couldn't find the other part of it in the data mines, so yeah. But it's probably there in the files because I have part of his face. So you can kind of see what parts have been taken out of the face, and then the face is like blank. So you shove those parts on, and then they can animate the face better. So what are we missing? We are missing Boros. We're missing Saitama voice lines, I guess. Those kind of things. We're also missing Tatsumaki. Maybe Gorbis if they even do him. Or Gor, the Venus flytrap guy. Okay, that guy, and then maybe the small aliens, as well as those. But then after all that happens, right? Then we get then we get Metal Bat talking to a My Mask, right? Them beefing. So here's a My Mask's face where he's like very scary, and then here's Metal Bat where he's also trying to be scary and intimidate a My Mask. All right, where he gets like really annoyed. So yeah, that's where the story kind of ends off. So we're going to be getting a lot of dialogue, and we could be getting a lot of potential fights. So for City J, I think since there's so much stuff here, it could be split into 4 episodes through these 2 arcs, like normal anime, or they could do 2. But those 2 episodes would be filled with a lot of content, so don't feel like they're skipping out on you. Because like potential fights like Deep Sea King Hydrated, Sea Folk are happening just for the City J, which I think is already 1 episode as it is. And then you're gonna be, maybe you'll be fighting Deep Sea King with Lightning Max, Puri Puri, Prisoner Sonic. I think Prisoner Sonic will be playable in the story. And then after that, of course, we have the meeting, but also the Melzigard fight with Silver Fang, Metal Bat, and Atomic Samurai. Maybe a fight before that with E Iron before he gets kind of owned and his arm chopped off. And then also, of course, the Boros fight. So I think it could be 2 episodes, judging from the content here, but there's going to be a lot of dialogue and story, just judging from all these characters. So that will be really cool, and we will obviously see the models, the view models for characters, or like not the view models, but like the actual in-game character models for characters like Flashy Flash, Watchdog Man, Child Emperor, all these other guys, right? And the thing is that we have 3D models for Child Emperor, so we know they're coming out soon in the game, you know, so we could be tuned for that, just saying. So yeah, that's about it for today's video. I just wanted to talk about what is actually happening in City J if we get it. This is the content we will be expecting to get when it involves the story, so I'd like to do that just so I can get kind of a picture in your guys' mind about what's happening. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody, and subscribe if you haven't already.